Today I'm going to be teaching you exactly how to effectively use those dumbbells that you have sitting at home that you have not used in a while, so you can get results just like all of these women did from the comfort of their own home. I'm going to walk you through a full body warm up, and then we're going to go into a full body dumbbell strength training workout. I'm going to teach you step by step how to do all of these exercises, how to use your dumbbells, and how to engage your core. If you're new here, comment down below to introduce yourself and subscribe to be a part of the Strong Sisters community here on YouTube. Now let's get into this warm up and let's get moving. All right, Strong Sisters, we are going to start off with a very gentle warm up. Place your hands behind your head. We are just going to start by marching in place. This is a great way to really activate your core, to wake up your hip flexors, and just to get your body feeling warmed up. It's also gonna work your balance a little bit. And when you're doing these, I want you to think of keeping as stationary as possible and just raising your leg. So you don't really wanna just sway, you wanna keep it locked in. Next, we're gonna take a nice wide stance. We're gonna squat down and reach overhead with your left side. Squat down, reach. We're just warming up those legs, adding a little bit of full body movement into the warm up for our full body workout, twerk out. Good. Last one, we're gonna switch to the other side. Squat down just as deep as you comfortably can. I want you to really think of bending at the hips and the knees at the same time, and don't overthink your squat. Just think like you're sitting down on the toilet. I know it sounds funny, but this is such a simple and effective cue to learn how to properly squat. Good. Bring those feet together. We're gonna stand here with our hands here, and we're gonna rotate. This is a small movement. You're just rotating your upper body here. I want you to think of keeping your hips square and in line with me, and rotate your upper body. This upper spine area does not get a ton of love in our day-to-day life. I feel like we don't do a ton of movement like this, so it's great to do this. Good. Now, mirror me here. We have our arms like this. You're gonna go close, open, press overhead. This is gonna really wake up the shoulders, get them feeling good. We want your joints feeling nice and strong before we get into this workout. And if you're nervous, don't be, trust me. I'm here with you. I'm gonna guide you through step by step how to do everything, and I promise you're gonna be feeling strong and confident afterwards. Okay, what I want you to do next is grab a light set of dumbbells, and if you have access to a little bit heavier set of dumbbells, you can have those as well. Grab a water bottle and let's take some time to rest. I'm gonna teach you how to engage your core, and then we're gonna get into the workout. If you're anything like me, you want shoes that can keep up with literally everything, whether it's working out, running errands, or just enjoying your day-to-day life. I have been rocking the Flux Adapt runners for over 2 years now, and my favorite thing about them is how they just fit so naturally to my foot. They have the nice wide toe box, which is huge for me, and I know you guys have heard me talk about that before. They also are just so comfortable on the inside. The little massage nodes that they have on the sole make it feel so comfortable. I can wear these shoes all day and my feet don't get swollen or feel like I need to kick my shoes off. Not to mention, they actually look so cute, and every time I wear them out, I always get a compliment from somebody asking what shoes I'm wearing. So if you're on the market for a new runner or just a day-to-day shoe to wear at work or while walking, definitely check out the Flux Adapt runners. Before we get into the workout, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown on how to engage your core. If you are just standing here in regular day-to-day life, there's a good chance your butt is sticking out a little bit here and your stomach might be pushed out a little bit here. A lot of us kind of take this stance just a little bit more relaxed. So to put your core in the right position to be engaged, that's the first step of this whole engaging your core deal. So I want you to think of your butt, and I want you to think of squeezing your butt cheeks. Just squeezing them tight. This is gonna sound weird, but pretend somebody was trying to poke your butt and you're like, nope. That's what I want you to do. Now with your core here, I want you to think of bringing your ribs down. Like if you were to give a forceful exhale, that's gonna bring your ribs down. And now your core is in a really good position to be tight. Now, whenever I say brace your core or engage your core, I want you to get into this position, but then I want you to pretend somebody's gonna punch you in the stomach, and that tightness that you might feel in your stomach as you're kind of bracing for that impact, that is engaging and bracing your core. So let's do it together. You're gonna squeeze your butt a little bit, keep your butt so that your hips are nice and tucked under your body here. Bring those ribs down so that your spine and everything is in line. And then you wanna tighten that core. And now you are ready to do your squats, you're ready to do a press, you're ready to do a row. You are just in a nice and strong position. Now just give yourself some grace as we practice this throughout the workout, but let's get ready to give it a go. First exercise, you're going to grab a dumbbell, hold the head of the dumbbell here at your chest, have a nice and wide stance with your feet, and we're gonna just practice our goblet squats. So I want you to sit down as deep as you comfortably can, and during this squat, you wanna make sure that your heels are flat on the floor. So I don't wanna see you coming up with your heels lifting, you want your heels flat on the floor. If you can only squat this low, that's totally okay. Keep doing what feels good within that range of motion.
10 seconds.
Good, focus on breathing in through your nose up here. And exhale during the movement. Great job. All right, we're gonna take a couple seconds to rest. You can kind of shake it out, walk your legs out a little bit. For our next movement, we're gonna have 2 dumbbells right here by our sides. We're gonna be doing a dumbbell deadlift. This is a movement that we're gonna be doing in a lot of other exercises, so it's great to practice. You're gonna hold a dumbbell, each hand by your side, with your feet shoulder width apart. Slowly bend at the hips and knees, bringing those dumbbells down and return to standing. Here, I'll let you check it out from the side. Bring those dumbbells down, stand up nice and strong. Good. Let's get in a couple more reps. Drive through those legs. You got this, girl. You got this. Great job. We'll drop those weights down, but keep them close because we're gonna use them for the next movement. But in the meantime, you got 10 seconds. Grab some water, catch your breath. We're gonna be going into our Romanian deadlifts. Holding the dumbbells in front of your thighs, you're gonna push your butt back to the wall behind you, slowly lowering those dumbbells down and then returning to standing. Butt back, lower the dumbbells down, bring your hips forward. Keep those dumbbells close to your legs. Good. You should feel this in the back of your thighs. That's your hamstring muscle, and in your booty, your glutes. Good job, keep breathing. Awesome. Now, if you have lighter dumbbells, we're gonna be using those for this next exercise. I'm gonna be using, let's see, some 8-pounders right now. But if you have 5s, 8s, 10s, anything will work. You're gonna hold these dumbbells here by your side, your palms facing your body, and you're gonna slowly curl them up to your shoulders and bring them back down. Think of keeping your elbows pinned by your side. Good. This is really hitting our bicep muscle. That's the front of your upper arm. You want those lean, strong arms. These are the movements you want to be doing, I promise you.
10 seconds.
Good, keep squeezing, let's go, come on. Good job. You can drop these weights down. We're gonna use just one dumbbell for the next exercise, and we're gonna be targeting the opposite muscle of the bicep, which is the tricep, the back of the arm. So we're gonna take this dumbbell, bring it up overhead, holding it with both hands. Bend your elbows to lower that dumbbell down and extend your arms up overhead. Slowly lower that dumbbell down, big press and extend overhead. Exhale as you push that dumbbell up towards the sky.
10 seconds.
Good job. A few more seconds. You can get in a couple more repetitions. Good job. We're gonna drop these weights down, shake it out. The next exercise is going to have 2 dumbbells. 1 dumbbell in each hand. And we're going to be targeting the shoulders. These are some of my favorite upper body muscles. You're gonna bring the dumbbells up to your shoulders here with your palms facing each other. Take a nice wide stance for power and press overhead. This is a shoulder press, and in this movement, you really wanna have at the top of the movement, your wrist, elbow, and shoulder straight in line with each other. Good. You're gonna inhale at the bottom, exhale towards the top.
10 seconds.
Good, keep pressing, come on. Good job. Keep those dumbbells close. Our next movement is going to be an alternating dumbbell row. You're gonna hold a dumbbell in each hand, bend at the hips, and alternate, rowing one arm back at a time. Okay, here we go. Ready? Row back towards your hip crease. Inhale here, exhale here. Come on. We're building a strong back. This is gonna help you carry your kids, carry your groceries. This is gonna help reduce back pain. Oh, come on, last one, girl. Squeeze. Good job, good job. We're gonna hold one dumbbell for this last movement. It is a dumbbell march. I gotta catch my breath. I'm yapping so much, it's turning into a cardio workout for me. All right, hold that dumbbell up here by your chest. We're gonna repeat our marches. Nice and slow. This is gonna work our balance, our stability, our core. Good. It helps if you find one spot in front of you to just focus on. One, let's say you got a lamp or something that's not moving, and you focus on that, it's gonna help your balance a lot. Ooh, good job, come on. Okay, we're gonna run that back one more time. So all those movements that you just did, we're gonna do it one more time, and I want you to bring that same level of confidence, but this time, a little bit more, because you've already done it once. You can do it again, easy. I know you can. I know you can. Starting off with goblet squats, hold that dumbbell up by your chest. You're gonna squat down as deep as you comfortably can. If your knees bother you, try going a little wider with your stance. It might feel a little bit more comfortable. Good. Drive through those legs. It's gonna help too to keep that dumbbell close to your body. If you hold that dumbbell too far out, it's gonna be an arm workout. And right now, we wanna work our legs. Good job. All right, rest, quick rest. Grab 2 dumbbells for our dumbbell deadlifts. Remember these? Holding the dumbbells here, bending at the hips and knees, and standing. Here we go. Bend at the hips and the knees, lowering them down, driving up. Keep your arms straight during this movement. That way it becomes a back and leg exercise instead of an arm exercise. Good job, come on. You're over halfway done. We got this, let's go. Couple more reps. I want you to feel strong during these last few reps, okay? Good job. All right, drop these dumbbells down. Keep them close. This girl's gotta get some water. 5 seconds. Let's grab these dumbbells. We're going into our RDLs, Romanian deadlifts. Push your butt back towards the wall behind you. Keep those dumbbells close to your leg, dragging down your legs the entire time. If you let the dumbbells sway out, it's gonna put more tension on your lower back. It is not gonna feel good in the long run, girl. I promise you that. Keep those dumbbells close.
10 seconds.
You can see a slight bend in my knee here, a very soft bend as we call it. And that's just gonna put the glutes and the hamstrings in a better position to be stretched and to really be worked. Okay, grab some lighter dumbbells. We're transitioning into our upper body work, starting with our bicep curls. You remember these elbows by your side, curling up to your shoulder. Whew, okay, I'm out of breath, girl. Here we go, curl. Good, nice and slow on the way down. I don't want you to just be rushing through this. I want you to take it nice and slow. Inhale at the bottom, exhale during the movement and at the top. That's a really good rule of thumb to help focus on your breathing. Inhale, exhale as you're using force.
10 seconds.
Don't be afraid to get loud with your exhale. We're working out. We're not here to sound super cute or whatever. We're here to get results. Good job. Next, you're gonna grab just 1 dumbbell and we're gonna bring it overhead for our tricep extensions, where we're lowering the dumbbell down, getting a nice stretch in the back of your upper arm and extending it overhead. Here we go. Lower down, press up overhead. Good. Feel that stretch. If this feels tough on your shoulders, feel free to go lighter. This movement is gonna take time. I remember it took me so long to really be able to feel my tricep muscles. And I know this advice might not sound super fun, but the more you do the exercises and the more you practice them, the better that mind to muscle connection will get. The more you will feel it in your muscles. Good job, last rep, press. Very nice, shake it out. Shake those arms out. Do what you gotta do. Bring some blood flow back. We're gonna target our shoulders next with our shoulder presses, bringing those dumbbells up here to our shoulders. I want your palms facing each other, and we're gonna press overhead. Nice and strong. Good job. This is a power movement. This movement should make you feel powerful, like you're pressing your kid over your head. Or if you're me and you're just putting mugs and dishes up overhead in high cabinets. Or dumbbells, heck yeah. Good job. Halfway done, come on, keep pressing. If you get tired, start using your breath, get forceful. Use that breath to push through the burn. A little burn is good. That means your muscles are working. Up, come on. Good job. Great job. Drop the weights. We're gonna shake it out. And then we're going into our dumbbell rows, where we're targeting our back. Holding a dumbbell in each hand, bend at the hips so your upper body is parallel with the floor, and row one dumbbell back towards your hip crease, then alternate to the other side. Good job. Keep pushing through this. Come on, we're almost done, girl. You got this. Don't get tired yet. We are almost done. We have 2 more movements and then we're cooling down. That's it. Whew. Very good, very good. I lied, we have 1 more movement. All right, we're gonna hold that dumbbell up here at our chest for our marches. Whew. Catch your breath, grab some water. We're gonna get right into it here. 1 leg up at a time. Try to stay as still as possible. Good. Find that stationary object in front of you and lock in on that. Use that to help you balance. It'll make all movements easier. Whew. Good job. All right, set the dumbbells down. Take this time to rest and catch your breath, and we're gonna get right into our cool down. This is perfect timing because it literally started pouring outside, and this feels like a great time to cool down and relax. We're gonna start by extending your arm, bringing your fingers towards the floor, and then taking your other hand to kind of stretch and pull your hand back. You should feel this in your wrist. Maybe you feel it a little bit in your forearms and your shoulders. This is just a nice way to kind of take some tension off of your joints, especially if you find that your wrists tend to get sore. And just breathe through that. Take this time too to really celebrate. We're gonna switch to the other side. Celebrate what you just did. You just did a full body strength workout. You just learned more about form. You took this time, you dedicated the past 20-ish minutes to giving back to your body, to prioritizing yourself, taking care of yourself. That's huge. That's a win. That's worth celebrating. I feel like sometimes, at least myself specifically, we're also gonna fold downwards towards your toes. I feel like I get really hard on myself about my journey, and I often think like, well, that's not enough, or yeah, but that was expected of me, so of course I had to do that. Why would I celebrate such a small win? But it is always worth celebrating a small win. And that's a habit and a tactic that's gonna get you really far on your journey, because you're putting your mind in a positive place. Slowly roll up. Really quick, take that left foot over your right and fold back down. Try to reach your toes as far as you can go. But it puts your mind in a really positive place to create change. And I often think that change comes whenever your heart is in a more positive place. Not saying that change can't come from negative emotions and feeling bad and wanting to change that, but I think often, roll back up. We're gonna switch to the other side and fold. But I think often whenever you put your heart in a really positive place and you start to cheer yourself on and hug yourself and give yourself that little pep talk and get proud of yourself, I think that's when real lasting change can happen and can come. You know, just a little end of workout ramble. Don't mind me. Ooh, sit into that a little deeper if you can. Try to exhale and sink into it. Holy moly. Roll back up. Oh my goodness. Good job. We did it. We finished. And if you want a full workout plan to follow too, that you can do at home with just a set of dumbbells, be sure to check out the SSU method. This is the Strong Sisters United method, and it's a workout plan that I created to help women just like you, just like me, build lean muscle mass, get confident, get stronger, lose body fat, all from the comfort of your own home on a mat. You don't need any crazy equipment. You don't need any fancy gym membership. Just you, me, a set of dumbbells, and that's all you need. I'll see you in the next workout. Thank you for joining me. Mwah.